What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So here's the current situation that's going on with the G53. Right now, I believe I got sold some knockoff injectors, and what's going on is that when I'm trying to start the car, it's just flooding the engine. No matter what kind of latency numbers I plug in, it's still doing the same thing. So in order to troubleshoot the car, because it felt like it was off timing, I basically pulled the front cover back off and I inspected the timing, and everything was fine on it. So what's gonna happen, today's Sunday, tomorrow's Monday obviously. I'm going to have one of my friends come down from Oxford. He does LS stuff, he's pretty knowledgeable with it, and he has a set of stock injectors from a Trailblazer that I believe he said is the flex fuel injector, so they're a little bit bigger. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the injectors in the car, and I just have to modify, make a jumper harness for it, which I have some pigtails and stuff, so I'll do that. And I'm gonna put the car back together today, so when he comes tomorrow, that it'll be ready for us to just put the injectors in it. And I'm just gonna take the fuel rails off today. But we're gonna try the injectors and see if the injectors are the reason why the car won't run and stay running. I have some clips of us trying to start the car after I put everything back together. What's currently happening is backfiring inside the intake when I'm trying to start it. So how the coil harness is wrong, which I'm going to use the truck as a reference as far as the way the coil harness is supposed to be ran, and make sure that I didn't mess that up. And then after that, because that might be an issue too, and I'm just gonna reference that as far as the firing order for the coil packs, because I'm pretty sure I have it right, because the car ran before, but I could never tip into it and give it throttle. That's why it took me so long to get the car, because I never really had anybody tell me to push the car onto a trailer, or I couldn't drive it on. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the car back together, verify that the injector harness, not the injector harness, but the coil harness is correct, and then I am just gonna wait, and I'll film some more stuff tomorrow as far as us trying to troubleshoot the car. But I will upload this video after I put the car back together, and you guys can see how I set the whole turbo kit up. And the only thing I have left to do is just to put the wastegate on the pedestal for the manifold. I ran out of welding gas as far as argon for my TIG welder, and I ran out of 7525 for my MIG welder. I would have just MIG'd it on. But other than that, that's what I'm having problems with right now. If the injectors are the issue, then I'm just gonna run the stock injectors just to break in the motor and drive the car and figure it out, heat cycle it and all of that. And then once I incur some more funds, I'll just order a set of I'll go through 50 Motorsports and order real Siemens Decas if these ones are fake, which I believe they are fake. But some people said they've ran the fake injectors with success, and some people said that they haven't. So hopefully it's just something simple, either the injectors or the coil pack harness, because I've verified mechanical timing already, so it can only be something with the ignition or fuel. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna get to doing right now. Then I explain the whole turbo kit, how I set it up. figured it out. The problem, it was the coil wires on this side. I had them backwards. I just had to look in my truck to figure it out. I guess when I figured out whenever my truck got wrecked and I was gonna reference why the car wouldn't start off my other truck, the coil harness, I completely forgot about it. So I figured that out. It runs. When I tip in, it revs up. I'm gonna change the oil again because I'm pretty sure that oil that's in it right now is washed out, and I'm gonna put some oil, more oil in it tomorrow. And I have to bleed the brakes. I still have to get the drive shaft balanced, and I have to figure out how I'm going to wire the alternator in so it knows when to command on to charge the battery, and that'll be about it. Oh, and I have to put the wastegate on, but I don't need the wastegate to drive the car. I'm not going to get into boost without a tune, so I'm going to get all of that figured out, and then once I do, I'll give you guys another update video on the car, whether or not I street tune it or I get it on the dyno. I preferably like to get it on the dyno because I like to dyno my cars, but hopefully I can figure out something what I'm going to do as far as tuner wise. Either I'm going to figure it out myself or I'm going to let Darius fuck with the car. But other than that, it's pretty much wraps it up. I did get HID lights for it. I got a grill for the bumper. I just have to put all that stuff on and get the front end together, and then once I do that, I'm gonna get the car wrapped. I just don't know what colors I want to do yet. So if y'all on Instagram or you follow me on Facebook or whatever, just drop a comment down below what color you think I should wrap it. I'm not gonna do anything super bright or outrageous or anything because I do plan on street racing the car, so I kind of want to stay incognito, even though it will stick out because, you know, it's exhaust out the back out the bumper and the radials. So oh yeah, also I did put the exhaust out the front bumper, so right now it sticks out maybe like a 1/4 inch, so it would be enough not to burn the bumper, and it is like at the line of the bumper, and this angle right here follows the line with the fender and the bumper. Once I get it cut out and whatnot, I'll make another video show y'all how I do it and whatnot. And that'd be about it. And I do have a trim ring for it too that I was going to use on my Civic, so it works out great that I have it for this car now. So like I said, stay tuned. Hopefully I get you guys some more content here on the car, and no, I won't be selling it, so sorry I was white girling for a minute. All right, have a good night.